eternal authenticity, broadcasting live, the one and only Sky Blackwell, eternal authenticity, eternal authenticity, broadcasting live, Sky Blackwell. Click the like button, like this video now, click the like button, like this video now. Yes, I'm doing the video now. Be strong because the world is fake. That's my message I'm talking about. Be strong because the world is fake. A lot of times we can't take things personally. We can't take things personally, even though we might have been mistreated, even though we might have been delayed or mistreated or ignored or not even truly supported, by people closest to us, friends, family, people from our hometown, relationship partners, so-called clients and business customers, when there's like no activity, no type of support, no type of involvement, no type of engagement, no communication from anyone whatsoever. People are just watching, scared, judging, thinking they know everything, and they don't have anything to say. Nothing. They don't have nothing kind to say. Check this world out. They have nothing kind or positive or loving to say. Nothing loving, nothing kind, nothing positive, nothing that's really going to nurture my soul, nothing that's going to contribute happiness to my life. People don't have anything inside of them. That people are empty. People are empty. People are dried up. People are drugged up. People are shriveled up. They're empty. They're sick. They're weak. And people are very grumpy. People don't even have any type of compassion. People don't know how to speak life into someone. And this is the flat honest truth. Most of the world is blind and sick, like they're not even able to say something genuine to me that will bring a smile to my face. That's a real person, a real human. They're able to have the ability to add life to my experience. They're able to add joy to my life. That's a real human of God, child of God. You're able to add a blessing or add joy and prosperity to my life. You're able to contribute good things and honorable energy into my life. You're not hating, you're not jealous, you're not just spectating off in the nosebleeds, just trying to gossip and trying to weigh down the frequency. No, a real human, a real man, a real woman, a real man, they are healthy, they are active, they're not hiding stuff, they're not on no shady stuff, they're actually genuine, they're actually showing up, being kind, they're being supportive, and much of the world is so fake. People are just worried about themselves. Like, that's why you have to love yourself, because I'm living proof of God's glory. I'm living proof of God's miraculous works, because I'm 9 years alkaline vegan. Sky Blackwell, I'm 9 years plant-based vegan alkaline. And I'm happy. I'm continuing on the journey, I'm sticking with it. But it's like, wow, there's so much hate and jealousy. My light has irritated people's demons. My light has triggered people's insecurities. My light keeps triggering people's insecurities. My light keeps exposing people's demons and darkness, and I'm still doing the right thing. But it's like, wow, Yes, I do have support. I do have love and appreciation, but to see on a mass scale, all the billions of people, a big amount of those masses are lost. A big amount of those masses are disconnected and sick, and they don't even know who they are. And many people are very irritable. People have bad attitudes. People have poor character. People have poor, shallow, weak character. They have fragile spirits, and people are toxic. People are very toxic, very ungrateful, very cold. People are very bitter, and people are very shady, very greedy. People are very stingy and greedy. It doesn't matter how kind or sweet you are, they don't care. They don't care. And it doesn't mean you have to turn into a monster or a psychopath. You need to keep doing the right thing, being kind, but you will observe, you will see most of this world is fake and separated. I'm able to see it up in my trash ass community, my apartment complex here in Dallas, Texas. All these hateful vibes, all these racist ass people around me, these demonic Mexican people, demonic black people, demonic white people, wicked people, these evil parasite people. They look at me with hateful eyes. They look at me with eyes of envy and jealousy and fear and separation and division, because they hate themselves. They don't even know themselves. They're unhappy with their life. They are misguided. They are sick. They are fat. They are clogged up with bullcrap. They're weak, and therefore they envy my happiness. They're mad because I'm free. They're mad because I'm happy and I'm healthy. They're mad. They're jealous because I'm chosen by God to win. They hate that I'm shining so bright and I'm so big and strong. They're jealous because they're so little weak and small and they haven't done no work. Many people are hating because they haven't done any work at all. Day after day, they just sit back watching TV, watching others, and they don't do anything with their life. Meanwhile, I was there for all of these people. I was there with my hand out, ready to work with these people, ready to serve these people, ready to collaborate. But who's there? Nobody. Nobody. Not no woman, not no brother, not anybody. People just are thinking I'm crazy and stuff, but really, I'm awake. I'm the most awake I've ever been. I've cured myself. I've healed myself. And this is a blessing from God, So I would think that especially a woman, my wife, the one who's going to marry me, the one who's going to birth my children and raise my children with me, I would think her especially, she would be so happy for my health and my evolution and my progression and my, healing journey and my progress and all that. I would think that, she would be clapping for me, cheering me on. But of course, as usual, I have to clap for myself. I have to hold my own hand. I have to hug myself, because nobody is around. No black women, no people at all. No white women, no Latino women, no brothers, no family, nobody. I'm a one-man show doing this thing every day, talking to the wall every day. Sky Blackwell, eternal authenticity. I'm too real. I'm too legit. I'm too real. And I'm never giving up. Because I know I'm worthy. I'm worthy to have the best in my life. But I've been able to see how fake the world is. Tupac, shout out to Tupac. Tupac talked about it. Tupac spoke about this, about how fake and crooked and greedy the world is, especially America. Where there's all these irresponsible people, these people who are addicted to misunderstanding us. Many people are addicted to misunderstanding us. They refuse to listen to God. They refuse to humble themselves. They refuse to open up their heart. They refuse to lose their ego. Many people have way too much foolish pride. And that's why there's so much drama and chaos going on the planet. You know, people don't care about anybody. You know, people don't care about anybody, from people treating the clerk at the supermarket bad to apartment complexes being disrespectful and destructive and real lousy, you know, real lazy, and just people don't care. People have no type of honor. People have no type of integrity. Many people lack integrity, and they just keep pushing on, thinking that things are going to change for the better. But no, you know, you got to check your spirit. You got to check your attitude. You got to check your heart. A lot of people got too much hate and heaviness inside their heart and their soul. You know, I can feel it. Many people is cold. They're walking around like bricks. They're walking around like concrete. They're walking around like pieces of glass, so sharp, and like they're just gonna break. You know, they're walking around like the Tin Man. You know, they walk around like a Tin Man, like Frankenstein or something like that, like these zombies. That's how literally America and the world has turned into a huge zombie apocalypse. This whole planet has turned into a zombie apocalypse where people are drugged up on pills, fast food, burgers, chips, fries, ice cream, soda, and alcohol and tobacco. You know, that's what this whole world running on. Popcorn, pharmaceutical pills, television, social media for 12 hours a day. You know, that's what this whole matrix has turned into. You know, people love to glorify and praise these little frauds, these clowns that's playing video games all day. They love to go hard for people who sold their soul. That's how fake the world is. They go hard for people who sold their soul. They love to cheer people on that have willingly sold their soul. People who have agreed to serve the devil. People who have agreed to serve the Satan. You know, the demons. You know, and these people are getting glorified, right? That's not right. That's why they're suffering. That's why they're always failing and, you know, losing badly, because they're out of alignment. You know, they're disobeying God, you know. But I'm just spreading awareness about that. You know, you don't need to be caught up in these little worldly these worldly games, you know, of having a few little toys, a few little coins, and a few little knickknacks. You know, screw that. Screw these little worldly Monopoly coins and gadgets and knickknacks and devices. It ain't worth it. You know, you don't take any of that with you when you go home, when you die, when you pass away. None of the stuff comes with us. The only thing that comes with us is our seed, our spirit, our soul, our seed, our heart, the love in our heart. That is the only thing that is eternal, that is immortal. Our seed, our soul, our heart, the love within us. You know, that's something that's, you know, something that's unseen, but it is within us. You know, that God has within us for us to live eternally. You know, immortally, forever. You know, that's what really matters. These priceless memories, priceless moments, genuine connections, real true love, family. You know, that's what matters. You know, being with the one of our dreams, you know, our true one spouse. You know what I'm saying? That's what really matters. You know, and like running legit businesses, serving God. You know, having these businesses, serving God, healing the world, taking care of the world, serving God in a righteous way, in a pure, honorable way. That's real work. That's true, noble, honorable work. However, most of the world is living a lie. And this is the honest truth. Many people are living a lie. They're literally living in reverse. People are living in reverse. They are living backwards. They are rushing into the corporate Babylon rat race. They're fighting. They're competing. They're rushing. They're just forcing their way through the system, battling, fighting, stressing, arguing in the rat race matrix. Babylon, concrete jungle, and it's just endless, non-stop noise. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 365 days a week, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Matrix it just thrives off of insanity. The Matrix runs off of fear and confusion. The Matrix runs off of dysfunction and toxicity and ego. And that's why it's crumbling and doing so bad all the time. That's why there's so many problems, because God did not create a matrix, artificial, man-made system. God is beyond humans. God is beyond our human comprehension. Spirit is the highest intelligence. So that's why I'm concluding this positive message on, trust spirit, trust God, listen to your heart, follow your heart. The world is fake. Many people are divided, disconnected, self-absorbed, and people are full of excuses. Many people are plainly full of excuses. Plain out, full of excuses. People are full of excuses. They're full of crap, full of ego, full of broken promises and excuses. People are full of judgments, criticisms, and excuses because they're broke. Many people are broke. They walk around trying to stunt, trying to flex, acting like they got it all like that, but really they don't. Really, they don't. They're very miserable, grumpy, unhappy, sick, fat. Many people are very fat. Fat people. Weak. Unhappy. They hating. You know what I'm saying? They act like they got it like that because they got this little car, or they got a little chain, or a little watch, or something like that. They think they got it like that because they got a little TV, a little television, or a little watch, or a little car, a little Hot Wheels car. You think you cool because you got a little chain, or you got a cable television or something like that. It's basic stuff. The foolish, basic, low-level, worldly stuff. It don't matter. That don't matter to God. That don't matter to God, because God checks your heart. God sees your heart. God don't care about your skin color. God don't care about your record. God don't care about your record. God don't care about your skin color. God don't care about your bank account. God don't care about your college degree, if you got a college degree or not. God don't care about your criminal background. God don't care about what school you went to, or how much money you got, or what your skin color is, or if you got a six-pack, or if you got tattoos, or what, if you got a Rolex or a Bentley. God don't care. God don't care. God wants to see your heart is pure and clean and righteous. That's my point. Are you doing better? Are you serving? Are you honoring Jesus and God daily in a noble, righteous way? Are you really taking steps to become a higher, evolved, more purified version of yourself? Are you really becoming better? That's what really matters. All this material possessions does not even exist. Okay? So a lot of people, y'all need to get y'all's mind right. Y'all need to get y'all's attitude straight. Y'all need to check your vibes. Check your vibrations. Because many people got things twisted. Many people got stuff twisted. Always looking for drama. Always looking to fight. Always just looking to run away and start some foolishness. Whatever happened to peace? Whatever happened to harmony? Whatever happened to one love, peace, harmony, collaboration? I shouldn't have to be always alone, isolated, or trying to chase people around. Whatever happened to unity? Yeah, whatever happened to unity? Whatever happened to family? Whatever happened to community? You know what I mean? Whatever happened to loyalty? Whatever happened to unconditional love, loyalty, unconditional love? Whatever happened to faithfulness and, helping people out? Whatever happened to teamwork, working as a team? Whatever happened to listening to each other, having time for each other? Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that? Face-to-face interactions are non-existent in this world. Even telephone calls are non-existent in this modern day matrix. People too busy. People too busy with too much stuff on their mind. Priorities all mixed up. They ain't got no time. No time for real stuff. But they got plenty of time for fake stuff. That's the type of world we live in. A fake world. A fake world. So, at the end of the day, keep God first. That's what I'm concluding this message on. Keep God first. The world is so fake. That's the bottom line. Keep God first. Keep God first. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Thank y'all for listening. Follow me, connect with me on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity, at Eternal Authenticity, Sky Blackwell. Message me to schedule a consultation, a nutrition and wellness detox consultation. I will coach you to become healthier. Also, order my brand new published Alkaline Healing Herbs ebook. It's on Amazon. Alkaline Healing Herbs for Success by Sky Blackwell. Alkaline Healing Herbs for Success by Sky Blackwell on Amazon. Ebook available for purchase. Yes, thank you for the support. I finally published it, and it's a great goal that I've accomplished. I'm moving forward to higher levels of success. So thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Yes. Connect with me on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity, at Eternal Authenticity, Sky Blackwell. Hit me up, send me some good vibes, support me, and I'm happy to serve you. I'm happy to help you. At Eternal Authenticity. Click the like button. Like this video now. Like this video now. Y'all stay blessed. Take care. Keep God first. Pray. Meditate. Stay obedient. Sacrifice. Be patient. Stay calm. You know what I mean? And trust God. And just know that you're not crazy. The world is very shallow and fake. But God gave us the strength to overcome the adversity. So just don't lose hope. Just know that it's going to be all right. Keep God first. It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Peace.